They were disgusted by me because of how skinny I was. Hey, it's Elle. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Today's video is a bit different from my previous videos because it's something that has been on my mind for the longest time and I've been dealing with for decades. Even at this age, I'm still dealing with it. A little backstory about me: I have always been skinny my whole life. Even when I was in kindergarten or when I went to primary school or secondary school, when I was at that age, like my body size, body shape, my height, it's not something that I would think about on a daily basis. I think it was when I was 13 or 14, I noticed that I was, skinnier than most people. I've been called so many things. People have commented on my body on like different occasions, families, friends, strangers, like acquaintances of my parents. The first thing that they would usually comment is my body size, like my weight. Like they would tell me like, "Oh, you're so skinny. Like you're too skinny." Sometimes like they would tell me, "You should eat more." Like I should not be dieting. I want to set the record straight. I've never dieted in my life. I'm not saying diets are bad. It's just that every time people like stumble upon me or like when they see me, like sometimes, and they would ask me like, "Are you on a diet?" Like even when I'm eating, I just cannot eat in front of people. I know like there are some occasions where I hang out with my friends and I would eat with them, just eat uncomfortably around people, even though I know I would be judged based on the amount of food that I'm eating. But I have very fast metabolism, that's for sure. Like, no matter how many times I eat in a day, I don't worry about gaining weight or anything. And I feel like that has something to do with genetics because both of my parents are skinny themselves. Growing up, I don't think that's a problem for me, but I guess it's a problem for everybody else because they keep on commenting how much food I'm eating. They will always point out, like, "Oh, are you on a diet? You should eat more." Especially when I'm at a family gathering or family birthdays. As I was eating, I have like some cousins come up to me and say, "Is that all you're going to eat? You're so skinny." Every time someone say that to me, I get triggered. I already know I'm skinny. I'm trying to gain weight, but it's such a struggle for me, and I don't think other people understand that. My confidence just like from 100 and it dropped down to like negative 100 or something. That moment I just like completely changed my mood. Like I would be so happy to be there, just enjoying my time with my family, and then like a few of my cousins or like one of my cousins would say something about how much I'm eating or like my weight. I would immediately become uncomfortable, angry, and I would ask my dad to like leave immediately. And that happened to me one occasion where I'm just like completely fed up with all the people there, and I just told my dad like, "Hey, I want to leave. I don't want to be here anymore because someone said something to me." And so I told my dad, and he brought me home immediately. I also remember someone telling me that they were disgusted by me because of how skinny I was. I don't think I could forget that. That has been with me for years. And that person told me that in, I think, 2016. I remember it perfectly well. They told me that words specifically, but I just translated it to English instead of my native language. In my native language, it sounds way harsh than in English. Is this person for real? Did they just told me to my face that they're disgusted with me because I'm so skinny? My confidence just completely plummet. I hated myself. That's all I'm gonna say. I became so self-conscious, insecure because I keep hearing it. I keep hearing people telling me that, and my mental health was not like at the best place at the time. Like not right now. Like right now I'm perfectly fine. Then back then I started to ask God like, why am I born this way, How did I let those people determine my sense of worth, Like, I remember someone said to me that I have chicken legs, or someone just like come up to me and start measuring my wrist size and like, oh my gosh, you're so skinny, you should eat more. They made fun of me because of how big those clothes look on me, because back then I did not have funds to get tailored clothes. I remember perfectly well what people say to me. Like, people keep on saying it to me on repeat. It's like, you're so skinny, you're so skinny. Every time someone said that to me, and I just start crying. Like, these societal expectations and ideal body of having curves, having big assets, it made me feel like I'm always inadequate, you know. People will look at me and I will feel self-conscious about it, and I would feel like, oh, they're probably judging me because of how skinny I am. I like to hide everything about me. Like, I would wear baggy pants. I would not wear shorts because I'm worried about exposing my chicken legs. I guess I avoid anything that would showcase how skinny I was, but that kind of made it worse, you know, because it made me hate myself more. So what I did was I decided to take back my power and not let those words from those unimportant people who are actually also, I feel sorry for them because they probably feel insecure about themselves too, but they wanted to find someone else to pick on. I shifted my focus to making money, making loads and loads of money. That's all I did. And also start, you know, meditation and just minding my own business, just really, you know, focusing on something that's going to enrich me. And I focus on eating high quality food, buying high quality clothes that are tailored to my size. Make myself busy with making more money. I don't want those words to impact how I'm dealing with my life, how I go on a daily basis. Every now and then I still struggle with people's words about my body, but I'm trying so hard to not let those words impact me negatively. Normally, I would shift my focus to just making more money. One of my ways would be I like to dress up. I love to dress up as my highest self, best version of myself. So I went from dull looking, low confidence to someone more positive, more confident, and also embracing my body, because at the end of the day, you only have this life. You have this avatar. You need to appreciate the avatar that you were given. And also, I just wish like people would stop commenting on other people's body shape. If you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. As years go by, I learned to slowly accept myself, and the only way I could reclaim my power, reclaim myself, is to embrace my body, embrace my authentic self. I'm sick and tired of people coming up to me and saying something that I am very self aware about. And I think that we should just take a step back and really rethink of the words that we're going to say to someone. Think about the impact that you're going to cause that person's mental health. We should highlight the beauty in diversity, importance of celebrating individuality. Not everyone will have the same body shape or height or weight, and it's okay. You need to love your body. Don't let these people determine your self-worth, and do not let them make you feel as though you are inadequate or you're not good enough. How you think about yourself matters more than what people think about you. You don't need to seek validation from anyone. Look into the mirror and tell yourself you're beautiful. So I guess that's all for today's video. Those insecurities that I had for years were not from me. It's from people's words. I wish them well. Maybe not. If I'm being honest. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!